Hey everybody, Andrew Morgan, CyberCall here with Wes Spencer, my co-host. Wes, how are you?
Good as always.
Thanks, man. Thanks for joining us. Hey, we're going to be talking about the second episode of the Cybercast that just dropped and Monday's CyberCall. So, Wes, we just finished inventory asset management. You, Ryan, Phyllis Lee of CIS, and Brian Blakely of COSANT did a fantastic job talking about the importance of Control 1 and 2 in CIS. So I'm going to put a link for anybody that wants access to this particular podcast to take a listen. We make them really short, Wes. People can listen to them driving into work or whatever, mowing the lawn. But then we're going to expand on this Monday. And that's what I wanted you to talk about, how, we're going to look, kind of give for MSPs to start to think a little more broadly about asset management and how it impacts not just core assets, but then third-party risk, vulnerability management, license management. Wes, talk to us about things like incident response and business impact and business continuity, if you would.
Yeah, for sure. So, on the Cybercast, which by the way, you guys got to go listen to it, is over hundreds of downloads now, I think, right? And
Over 300.
it yeah, it's insane. It's taken off like wildfire. It's a foundational concept. Both of these are foundational. And I don't want you to listen to this and think, well, okay, I've got this mastered. I'm telling you, nobody's got this stuff really down pat the way we should. And let me just illustrate this for you, Andrew. So, take the last Microsoft Exchange, Hafnium, all the stuff that happened of late. Just litmus test for you. Did you go to every single one of your vendors that store, process, or transmit your data or your clients' data and ask them if they had exposure? I bet almost nobody says yes to this, right? And many of us, Andrew, don't even know who stores, processes, or transmits our data. And sometimes we haven't even assessed like what data do we have. And these things, Andrew, all go into inventory management. It's not just like a what software and hardware do I use that I have in my accounting for my like depreciation schedules. It's way more than that because security is about visibility. And visibility is all about knowing what we have, whether it's software, it's data, it's hardware, it's people, where it exists, all of those things. And what we're going to be talking about on the cyber call is more of an extended version of what we have in the cybercast. And we're going to talk more about how that leads into things like incident response, because incident response is directly impacted by understanding what has been impacted, right? In the middle of a breach, what have they had access to and what does that mean for us? And then to carry that even further, Andrew, into like business impact analysis, because when we're restoring systems from a disaster, of which ransomware certainly counts, what do we restore first? What are the constraints that we restore? What are the key dependencies in all of this? What are the requirements from maybe a regulatory perspective? Those things are really, really important for us to understand. And I'll close on this, even which clients are the most important to restore. And that's a yucky thing to think about in the middle of like a buffalo jump attack, but these are things we have to assess. And it's all the foundation, Andrew, of inventory management.
Great. Really well said, Wes. I'll close it up here. We look forward to seeing you as always, 1 p.m. on Monday. I'll put that link in. Have a fantastic weekend and take care, everyone.
Thanks, guys.